Hi everyone, my name is Kinnari Shah and I'm going to tell you today about how to write R codes in SPSS modeler. Let's make a distinction here. SPSS modeler is different from SPSS statistics. So we are talking about SPSS modeler today and not the statistics. So let's get started. To begin with, please download this file, this PDF file, which is IBM SPSS Modeler Essentials for R Installation Instructions. This is a very step-by-step nice file which you can get for free, and it has all the steps that are required. To begin with, you need to see that which SPSS Modeler Essentials for R version is compatible with our computer. For example, if your computer is Windows based, or if it is Linux based, or if it is 32-bit or 64-bit, uh, that is something that you need to check. Once you are done with that, I would recommend going to SPSS Modeler Essentials for R website, which is given here, and download the one that is compatible with the modeler version that you have, version 15 or version 16. Depending on that, once you install, it will ask you for a particular R version. Please note that the version of R that is installed on our computer might not be compatible with the essentials for R, and we need to check the compatibility. So when you install the essentials for R, it will ask for a particular version of R, and then you need to go to the CRAN library and download that particular version of R. I would like to make it clear here that R version 2.15.2 might not be compatible with every version of the essentials for R, because this file was written for modular version 15 and it has changed since then. Modular version 16 requires a newer version of R, so please check that and then download accordingly. Once all of that has downloaded and installed correctly, we would notice that there are three new icons in our SPSS modeler. First is an RTransform. Second, which is in the record ops. The second one is in modeling, which is the R model icon. And then the third one is in R output, which is the R output. I will explain each of these in a minute. So RTransform is used for transforming the data set. You can do missing value treatment, you can clean the data, you can do outlier treatment, you can also do some transformations and add new columns based on mathematical conversions. The one in modeling is used for modeling. As its name suggests, you can model with this. And the output, our output version is used for writing the output to a file, and you will see in my next video that this R output I can do much more than just writing to a file, and that will be in my next video. So let's start with RTransform. Um, uh, so uh, this to do an RTransform, I would first select my file, which is a variable file, and I browse my file and select it. I would go to filter and remove the columns that I'm not going to use for this demo purposes. And if you notice that my data set has a median age, this is census data, so this is zip code level median age. Every row has a zip code and its median age. And then if I go to times and I can see that yes, my median age is continuous, I can change it to categorical, but here it doesn't make sense, so I'm going to leave it to continuous. Okay, I select an R transform from record ops and put it here, and I would connect it to my source data. For connecting, just right click and connect to this. And if you click on this, this is how the RTransform node looks. Here you can write the R code. This is for the output, the logs, for checking if there are any errors. So I have already generated a code, and I'm going to paste it here, and I will explain what my code does. So to begin with, I would say that my essentials for R assumes that whatever input you give is stored in a dataset named modular data. So I need to use that data as my input. So this file is actually stored in modular data. I'm doing a simple transformation here. I'm just going to add 5 years to my median age, and I will call that new age. What I need to do is bind this new column that I created with the modular data, but it wouldn't actually store it with the name new age. It will call it var1. So I need to rename the var1, and I want to rename it to new age final. So this is the new name that I want to give, and I would like to store it as string. So I have field storage equal to string, and I'll ignore the rest of the options given here. Again, essentials for R assumes that the output data set is stored in a data called modular data model. So that is the final output data. So I need to bind that var1, which has been renamed here, to modular data. So I just create a new data frame with modular data and my variable 1. So let's see how this works. So I would just create a table, and that is available in favorites. Again, I right click, connect to table, and I can run this table. So if I run, I see everything is green green, so my output is fine. SPSS modular does not throw any errors. If whether R throws an error can be seen in a bit. It can be seen in the console output of RTransform. So I noticed that it has run each line without any errors. If there were any errors, it would write them down at the bottom here. So let's see how my table looks. Table. I'm going to open my table. So I noticed that I had done a transformation of adding 5, and this has done it correctly. So my work is done. You can definitely do much more complex transformations than what I have done. For demo purposes, I have kept it to the easiest transformation, and you can add as many new columns as required, and this would be the final data set that would be. So in this video, I'm going to explain only about RTransform. If we want to learn more about the model or the output, please look at my next videos. Thank you for watching. Once again, I appreciate your help. If you have any questions, please put your notes down. Thank you.